We are finishing off the UFC 307 card. Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree Jr. Let's get right into it, but before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload. Let's go. So like yesterday's video, we're doing a new format here where we look at their past fight. Just their past fight first. We're going to start Alex Pereira's last fight. His last fight was against Yuri Prochazka at UFC 303. He won in 13 seconds by round 2 knockout, while Khalil Rountree Jr. fought Anthony Smith December 10th last year. He won by a round 3 knockout, 56 seconds into round number 3. But now we move on to today. We move on to this week. We move on to Saturday, or Sunday if you're in the UK, where Alex Pereira is taking on Khalil Rountree Jr., both coming off of KO wins. Khalil Rountree Jr. is 14-5. His country is United States. He stands at 6'1" tall. He weighed in at 205 pounds. In his last win, has a reach of 76.5 inches and a leg reach of 44 inches. While Alex Pereira, on the other hand, is 11-2. His country is Brazil. He stands at 6'4" tall. He weighed at 205 pounds as well, and his last win has a reach of 79 inches and a leg reach of 44 inches. Already going into this, Khalil Rountree Jr. has got more wins and losses on his record, so he has a bit more experience in the pro scene. While Alex Pereira is 3 inches taller, Alex Pereira also has a 3.5 inch reach advantage, and they both have the same leg reach. We know Alex Pereira is going to strike. And that's exactly what he needs to do. Keep Khalil Rountree Jr. at range, using his range and distance. Khalil Rountree Jr. try and get on the inside and try and strike as well. But let's move on to win buys to see how they've got it done in their previous fights. Both of them have a 0% submission rate. Alex Pereira has an 82% KO TKO and an 18% decision, with an average fight time sitting at 9 minutes and a knockdown average of 1. While Khalil Rountree Jr. on the other hand has a 77% KO TKO, 23% decision, with an average fight time sitting at 8 minutes. And a knockdown average of 2. Based off of his stats, they both need to keep it on the feet. But Alex Pereira struggles a little bit with the grappling. He's very good at getting back to his feet. So if Khalil Rountree Jr. can get a takedown here, try and keep Alex Pereira down, not allow him to get back to his feet, Khalil Rountree Jr. could probably win by a decision. I don't think it'll go submission to either guy, but I believe Khalil probably should go for a submission, attempt to get the submission. Although I don't think you'll get it, get the control time, because Alex Pereira is going to dominate the feet. I believe Khalil Rountree Jr. could possibly also dominate the feet. Alex Pereira has the reach, and it's going to be so difficult for Khalil Rountree Jr. to get in the distance that he needs. So I think what he should do is do what Israel Adesanya did, where he played possum. He was on the back foot, and Pereira stepped in, and Khalil Rountree Jr. counters. Khalil Rountree should counter just like Israel Adesanya countered, and that's how he stopped Alex Pereira. But let's move on to significant strikes to see how they both performed on the feet in their last fight. With Khalil Rountree Jr. having an average of 4 punches landed per minute, a 39% significant strikes, an average of 4 punches absorbed per minute, with a defense of 50%, while Alex Pereira, on the other hand, has an average of 5 punches landed per minute, a 63% significant strikes, an average of 4 punches absorbed per minute, with a defense of 51%. Based on their last fight, Pereira had the better of the defense, absorbed a lot less. He had a better output and landed the more significant strikes. If these stats go this way in the same fight, if we're taking these stats and comparing them together, Alex Pereira would probably knock out Khalil Rountree Jr. We know Pereira's got very, very powerful strikes. One thing that Khalil Rountree Jr. needs to be very careful of is that left hook. That left hook is doom. It has put near enough everyone out. He's got to be very careful to not get caught with that. So at all times, he needs to kind of feint to get Alex Pereira to throw out that left hook, catch that left hook, and then counter straight away. But Alex Pereira just dominates the feet. I think that if this does go to a decision, which I don't think it does, but if it is to, I think Alex Pereira dominates to the point where he will win very convincingly, probably 50-45. If Khalil Rountree Jr. doesn't get very hurt, then it could go to 10-8 rounds. But let's move on to grappling to see how they both performed in their last fights on the ground, if they even did. Khalil Rountree Jr. has a 0 takedown average, a 0% takedown accuracy, and a takedown defense of 58%, and a submission average of 0. While Alex Pereira has a takedown average of 0, 100% takedown accuracy, a takedown defense of 70%, and a submission also of 0. These two guys are not big fans of grappling, but you can see Alex Pereira does a lot better at the grappling than Khalil Rountree Jr. So what I think Pereira should do is maybe mix it up a little bit, take him down, confuse him a little bit, get him like, wait, why is this guy not striking? He's very good at striking, he should strike. Get him down every now and then, just to mix it up so that the fans can't sit there and be like, oh, you can only fight on the feet. Prove the fans wrong by getting it down. Yes, everyone wants to see a knockout. But if Pereira can get it down to show some fans that he isn't just one knockout artist, that he can fight in other forms of martial arts, I believe it could boost Pereira massively. And I mean, a knockout here will boost Pereira anyways, and Pereira will fight again in probably like 3 months. I don't really have much to go off of here because we know Pereira's deadly. Khalil Rountree Jr. can also be deadly, but it's just, I believe whoever gets to the punch first, and I think Pereira will because of the longer reach, they're going to be the one that gets the knockout win. But that's just my thoughts, my opinions. I think this does go to a stoppage, this fight, and I do believe Pereira gets it done. But that's just my thoughts and my opinions. What do you guys think? Who do you think wins and how do you think win? Apart from that, I will catch you in a bit. Take care and peace.